So today is going to be a one-take day. I've decided. I haven't done much today. I filmed a little bit, but it's not even worth footage. It's not that great. But I've been having those tooth pains again. So in the back left of my mouth. So it hasn't been too much fun. Whoa, riding the bike again, as you can see. Check out that Willie shirt. Willie Nelson, shotgun Willie since 1979. Or 78, I don't even know what it says. But I'm tooth pain, I just took some pills, so it's doing a little better right now, but I haven't done much today to fix it. But I just wanted to talk to you guys for a minute. I wanted to talk to you guys about adventure. Looking at me and all the adventures that I have been through in my life. I've been through a lot. I went to an outdoor expeditionary school when I was in middle school, and that allowed me to do a whole crap load of stuff. I went to Yellowstone and I snowshoed 58 miles across Yellowstone. I've climbed like 4 or 5 14ers in Colorado, which are mountains over 14,000 feet. I've climbed Pikes Peak. I've been to Alaska on a commercial fishing boat. I've lived in so many different states. I've lived life how I've wanted to live it. Luckily, my parents grew me up to be an individual and do what I want to do, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing what I want to do and not what someone else is telling me to do. You know what I mean? I'm not living, my parents didn't tell me to go to college. They're not making me go through college or whatever. Of course, I'm older, so can't really tell me what to do anyway, but they raised me that way, you know what I mean? And I think that's half of why I'm like this. I've done a whole bunch of stuff, and I've done so many things, and and sometimes, I've had a lot of hardships. I've ran out of money. I've, haven't been able to pay bills or different things like that. I've had hard times, and haven't we all? But we're gonna keep having more. But the thing is being content with what you're doing, because it seems like the past couple years I always feel like I haven't done anything that great, but looking back on it, I have, and I've done so many things while I've been young, and I'm still looking for my next adventure. Still looking what I'm going to do next and what what I want to do next, which maybe I'll go to a different country and live for a while. One of the things that I've always wanted to do is, didn't mean to zoom in on myself. One of the things I've always wanted to do is live down in like the Keys or something of Florida and go treasure hunting in the Caribbean. That's one of the things I've always wanted to do, and I almost guarantee you, if I still feel like doing that within the next couple of years, I'll go and do it. Because once I set my mind on something, I'll just get enough money saved up to go do it, and then I'll do it. Come back with a little more money, and then do my next adventure or next thing that I want to do on my list, you know what I mean? So it's something I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I see a lot of people not doing that in their life, and they're stuck in the same place, and they're stuck doing something they don't like to do, and they're stuck doing this, that, and the other, and then they complain about it, or they blame it on someone, or blaming it on the government, or something, whatever, you know what I mean? And you don't need to do that. Look at me, I've lived just fine. I've had hard times or whatever, and it's hard to get through some things, but you can do it. Nobody says you can't, you know what I mean? So if you feel like, oh man, I want to go to Africa and go on a safari or something like that, or whatever job that you want to do, you can do. There's so many people out there that get stuck at a dead-end job or something like that for the rest of their life, and all they did their whole life was complain about how they could never get somewhere, or they didn't have money to pay bills, and I know people like that. My parents are almost like that, you know what I mean? But it's such a cliche to say follow your dreams, and I've never had a set dream on, oh, I've always wanted to be a doctor, like some people are, you know? Me, I've always wanted to do so many different things, it's ridiculous. So why not make my dream an adventure? And hence the name Live to Thrill. That's kind of why we named the channel that, because we live to thrill. You know, all I've wanted to do is entertain people and things like that, and with these videos I can do that. And that's another thing that I want to do, is get this video thing going, and I'm going to do it, because everything else that I've said I was going to do, I did, and I succeeded at it. So why is this any different? You know what I mean? So if you are someone that is so sick of what you're doing right now, and you just feel like you're not being accomplished and you're not doing things the way you want to do it, then stop whatever you're doing. Be smart about it though. Don't go quit your job, because sometimes you got to do something you don't want to do to get to where you want to get to do something that you want to do, you know? And that's something that my parents taught me, and I've had to do, you know, before in my life. So, and opportunities come whenever you least expect it, you know? So just keep working your butt off to get to what you want to do, you know? And it'll happen. It'll do it. Just keep striving for, you know, what you want to do. There's been many times, and many times, where I just want to sit down and not do anything, and just, I just want to complain all day and don't do this and don't do that. But I just get up and I just do what I want to do. I research. I have done so much research on things that I've wanted to do and all that kind of stuff. And I've made it happen. Right now, I'm homeless. And I'm still happy. You know, I'm homeless right now. I don't have a job, and I do not have a home to live in. And all I got is this little bike. It's not even mine, it's Phil's. And I'm still breathing the fresh air, and I'm still happy, and I'm still going. You know what I mean? Carry a camera around with me every day, seeing what I'm doing. It may be boring some days, but just wait until I get on my next adventure, because that's when it's time where you guys are gonna be like, holy smokes, I wish that I did something like that. So the little lesson for today is the cliche, always follow your dreams, but never take a backseat to no one. Always do it your way. Don't let other people tell you how to do it except you, because you know the best for what yourself. Nobody else does. So do it your way, and don't let anybody tell you different. Because if you do, you're gonna get off your track, you're gonna get off your path, and you're not gonna do it the way that you want it to do, and you're not gonna turn out happy. You know what I mean? So do whatever you wanna do in life, but do it being smart, don't be dumb, and, you know, do it your way. So, little lesson from me, and little thing that I just wanted to talk about, because it's pretty important, you know? Life is short, so live it up. I chose to live to thrill. I hope I've been doing that over the past couple of years with you guys. If I haven't, I will be. Son of a bitch. Have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow.